Galaxy collision. When two or more than two galaxies comes closer, their gravitational pull starts attracting each other. It brilliantly demonstrates the enormous power of gravity. These galaxy mergers can take as long as several billion years. We generally see in space that such galaxy mergers give birth to millions to billions of stars. Where humanity struggles to imagine an asteroid impact, they just try to think about the level of destruction during two galaxy collision. We live in our beautiful blue planet, a tiny part of Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy Milky Way has experienced many small and big galaxy mergers in the past days. According to some scientists, we and our solar system has come into existence due to a small galaxy merger. In fact, some galaxies are still merging with our Milky Way galaxy. But one major galaxy merger is on the way. The nearest massive galaxy to our Milky Way is Andromeda, which is approaching us. In about 4.5 billion years, our Milky Way will collide with Andromeda Galaxy. Will it destroy our Milky Way and solar system completely? What will happen after the collision? Today in this video, we will know in detail about the collision of the Milky Way with its biggest threat, the Andromeda Galaxy. Hello everyone, my name is Aditya and welcome back to my YouTube channel SkyMap. Before going into detail, we need to have a brief idea about both the galaxies and our galaxy cluster. We are a part of the Laniakea supercluster. It spans over 500 million light years and contains more than 100,000 individual galaxies. Some studies suggest that the whole Laniakea cluster is gravitationally bound. On the other hand, some says it's not. In any case, we are part of our local group within the Laniakea supercluster. In our local group, there are mainly three galaxies. The largest one is Andromeda Galaxy, also known as M31. The second largest one is our Milky Way Galaxy, and the smallest one is the Triangulum Galaxy or M33. The Triangulum is a satellite galaxy of Andromeda, means it orbits the Andromeda. Other than these three, there are more than 50 small dwarf galaxies in our local group. All are gravitationally bound to each other. For example, the Large and Small Magellanic Cloud. These two galaxies are dwarf and irregular galaxies. You may know that these two are satellite galaxies of Milky Way. The Large and Small Magellanic Cloud is expected to merge with Milky Way in about 2.4 billion years. In fact, there is one more collision which is going on in our Milky Way. For last 8 billion years, the Sagittarius galaxy has been merging with our Milky Way. When a galaxy merges with another one, it takes several billion years. In this period, the gas cloud of both the galaxies gets highly disturbed. You will be surprised to know that we don't orbit the Milky Way in linear pattern. We originally orbit in this pattern. By analyzing our solar system's path and the Sagittarius galaxy's collision path, scientists have found that we and our solar system has formed due to this galaxy merger. It is very tough to realize that our solar system might not be a part of the Milky Way. We are just a result of two galaxy mergers. Despite all, when you see the image of the Milky Way, you can see a beautiful bird spiral galaxy. There are mainly two kinds of galaxy, elliptical and spiral. The easiest way to distinguish between these two is by galactic arm. If a galaxy has a galactic arm, then it's a spiral galaxy. And if it doesn't have one, then it's an elliptical galaxy. For example, the biggest galaxy in our universe, IC 1101, is an elliptical galaxy. On the other hand, if a spiral galaxy has a bar-like structure in the center, then it's a barred spiral galaxy. Milky Way and Andromeda both are barred spiral galaxy, where the triangulum is a spiral galaxy. If the structure of the galaxy is in between spiral and elliptical, then it's a lenticular galaxy. For example, NGC 6861 and NGC 1533. However, the arms of the Milky Way galaxy are not nicely distributed. You can see gaps in between these arms, formed due to some kind of gravitational interaction with a galaxy or a star cluster. On the other hand, Andromeda is almost double the size of Milky Way. It's the only massive galaxy visible to our naked eye. Our Milky Way is the home of roughly 100 billion stars, and the number reaches 1 trillion in Andromeda. If we talk about the core of the galaxy, then Milky Way has a supermassive black hole at the center, and Andromeda has two visible cores. One is brighter and bigger than other. At first, people thought the brighter and bigger one is the core of the galaxy. But later observation confirmed that the brighter one is an old star cluster and the dim one is a supermassive black hole. This black hole is the center of the galaxy and the star cluster is orbiting the black hole. Just like Milky Way, Andromeda also has satellite galaxy. The third largest galaxy in our local group, the Triangulum or M33, is originally a satellite galaxy of Andromeda. We can see the size comparison between Andromeda's satellite galaxy and Milky Way's satellite galaxy. Among the other satellite galaxies of Andromeda, M32 and M110 are the biggest and most important. Within next 2 to 3 billion years, these two galaxies will merge with Andromeda. So these massive satellites have a great impact on Andromeda Galaxy. As a result, we can see the main galactic arm of Andromeda has deformed over time. The most massive globular cluster in Andromeda is B023G078. It also has an intermediate mass black hole at the center of almost 100,000 solar mass. It is the largest intermediate mass black hole discovered by humanity. Some scientists think it's originally a core of a galaxy that has merged with Andromeda in past days. However, the existence of this intermediate mass black hole is itself a mystery of our universe. If you want to know in detail about this, please write down in the comment section. I'll make a separate video on this topic. So, galaxy merger may seem strange and destructive, but it is very common in our universe. Our Milky Way has merged with more than 20 galaxies. That's why we see it this large. But the collision with Andromeda is way more massive than it experienced in past. The bluish tint of Andromeda is not its original color. It's due to the blue shift. In the space, if something comes towards us, then we see it blue shifted. And if it goes away from us, then we see it red shifted. Andromeda Galaxy is coming towards us at a speed of 110 km per second. Within next 4.5 billion years, the galaxy will start merging with Milky Way. The whole merger process will take another 3 to 4 billion years. It will create a new galaxy named Milkomeda or Milkdromeda. The new galaxy will either be elliptical or lenticular. However, I think it will be a lenticular galaxy. Simulation shows the Triangulum galaxy will orbit the new one as a satellite galaxy. It will take several billion years to merge with Milkomeda. As per observation, Andromeda Galaxy is almost double the size of Milky Way. So previously people thought Andromeda would dominate the whole merger process. Though recent studies indicate that our Milky Way contains a significant amount of dark matter, bringing its mass very close to Andromeda Galaxy. However, the outcome remains unclear due to the limited knowledge about dark matter. If you want to know in detail about dark matter, please watch this video. Back to our topic. As per many scientists, it will not create any direct effect on our solar system. Generally, in every galaxy, stars are placed at such a distance that two-star collision is almost impossible. You can think it with a simple example. Imagine placing two footballs 10,000 km apart. The distance and size are roughly equivalent to the separation between two stars in our galaxy. As per observation, when two galaxies merges, it's the gas cloud of both the galaxies that mainly gets disturbed and ignites star formation. These kind of galaxies are called starburst galaxy. At the end of the collision, the supermassive black hole of both the galaxies will come closer to each other and get merged. This is the most destructive event in a galaxy merger. It creates gravitational wave, which can easily destroy each and every object in a galaxy. In the case of our future home Milkomeda, this event is expected to happen in approximately 6 to 7 billion years. However, some scientists think two supermassive black hole merger is impossible due to final parsec problem. Recent observation shows that the collision between two galaxies has already started. But how? Whatever we see with our telescope is not the full story. We have an observation limit. Our galaxies are spread across many light years, which is not visible to us. The attraction of a galaxy works far beyond our imagination. It's called the galactic halo. Scientists have found stars and thin gas clouds in this galactic halo. If we consider the galactic halo, then our Milky Way's diameter is 1.7 to 2 million light years, and Andromeda's diameter is 3 to 4 million light years, and Andromeda is almost 2.7 million light years away from us. So it is obvious that the galactic halo is already touching each other, though it doesn't have any impact on our solar system, at least for now. So it's confirmed that the collision between Andromeda Galaxy and Milky Way will make our future quite dark. But we have at least 4 billion years to prepare for it. Meanwhile, there are even more immediate and dangerous threats on Earth that could potentially destroy our planet within seconds. Just for example, the Sun will engulf Earth during its red giant phase, long before the galactic merger occurs. Even before that happens, our blue planet will encounter numerous challenges arising from our solar system, our galaxy, and even humanity itself. If you want to know in detail about the dark future of Earth, then you can watch this video. If you found this cosmic journey as fascinating as I did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. Subscribe for more space related content. And remember, keep looking up, stay curious, and explore the mysteries of the night sky.